Hi there, Nancy Beauvair here with Agape and NEXsteps. Today I'm going to talk about a different aspect of estate planning that I haven't addressed yet, and that's about your digital legacy. Prior to the digital age, back in the 90s when people started really getting into the internet and emails, having their own personal computers on a larger scale, people didn't really have to worry about things like that. You had your bank account, you had your different accounts set up, but everything was done manually. You didn't have all of these digital resources. Obviously, over the last 30 years or so, things have really changed. And as technology continues to grow, so does the digital footprint that you can leave behind when you pass away. So today I wanted to address you to the article that you can read on my website, but I also wanted to give you a bit of an introduction to things that you should be aware of when it comes to your digital footprint. Now, there's obviously a lot of things that you need to do while you're alive to protect your privacy and your passwords, and hopefully you're doing all that. You need to use strong passwords. You need to use a reliable password manager if you do that. Make sure that you do have a copy of your passwords somewhere that is in a secure location, because if something did happen to you suddenly that you weren't prepared for, somebody would need to know where to find those passwords and those usernames to be able to go into your accounts. Now, a lot of social media accounts as well will allow you to plan for what happens with your account after you pass away. So look into that as well. You know, digital assets can look a number of different ways. Obviously, there's your social media accounts, but beyond that, a lot of people are doing their banking online, paying their bills online. All of those things require logins and passwords and usernames, and those are also things that need to be managed. A lot of people are also getting involved in cryptocurrencies. Does your executor know how to deal with your crypto assets if you do have any? Can they log in? Do they know how to trade on the various crypto platforms? Those are all things that you better consider as well, because if you have, I don't know, one Bitcoin, I think the current price right now is something like $93,000 per Bitcoin US. If you even had one Bitcoin, that's a significant amount of money that you could be leaving to an heir or your beneficiaries that they may never get access to. It just may be lost forever in cyberspace. A, if people don't know about it and can't access it, and B, if they haven't got a single clue how to trade that and get the money back out. There's also things like an online presence. Do you have a business? Does your business have a website? Do you have things on YouTube like this? Do you have a YouTube channel with video? Do you have a podcast? All of these things need to be summarized. They need to be written down. They need to be somewhere where your executor can find it. Now, there are some lawyers, if you have quite a complex estate and there's a lot of digital assets, a lot of digital currency, if you will, within your portfolio, you might want to make sure that you engage a lawyer who is well versed in how to manage digital assets when you're preparing your estate plans. But above all, make sure that you do have somebody, as always, that you can trust as your executor or as your power of attorney in case you're incapacitated and can't make those decisions on your own behalf. I'm going to leave that with you right now. Again, this is much more fleshed out in the article on my website. Please hop on over and take a read. And as always, I look forward to talking to you again. Thanks very much. Bye for now.